Yo, what's up boys? In today's video I'm going to be talking about the best loadouts and the meta for duos in both builds and zero builds. Last video I talked about what it was for solos and the video did do really well within the first day, so thank you for that. So obviously I think now is time to discuss the duos. It's a bit more complicated than solos, obviously it's two people, but I think here loadouts aren't down to a set requirement. I think it more matters. I don't think guns matter as much. I think it's more just the healing aspect and if you're both going to carry wings or fizz or stuff like that. So with that being said, let's get into the video. Before we get into this video, I just recently found out that 93% of viewers that watch my channel aren't even subscribed. So if you could please check that you're subscribed, that helps a lot. Even just checking helps so much for the channel. And if you do enjoy my content, you think it's helping you out, make sure to subscribe. It means so much to me. The last video did so well. I gained quite a few subs from it, more than I've gained from a normal video before. That video was one of the funnest videos I've made because it's just talking. I like talking to you guys. It's a fun video to make, so if you would just check to make sure you're subscribed, that means a lot to me, and I do hope you guys enjoy this video and it helps you a lot this season. Obviously most people would say that I'd start with IGL and fragger loadouts, however we're so far into this game that if you aren't able to frag and have the ability to IGL and vice versa, then realistically you're not good enough to be thinking about how you can qualify for tournaments with duos and how to play to the meta. Like, you both need to have the ability, at least somewhat, to do both. Like, if you're mainly a fragger, you need to have the ability to IGL yourself. If you're an IGL, you need to have the ability to frag, because realistically you're going to have solo clutches. And if you want to get good at solos as well, you kind of need to learn how to do both. You're going to be doing both as a solo. So personally, me and my duo, we're both good at finding Surge, and we're also both good in endgame at tarping and looking for refreshes, so we don't have one person to do so we won't really have set IGL and fragger loadouts. To start the video, I do think the main item you should both carry are the wings. From what I've seen, if you pair it with fizz, again like in solos, it's so much better for rotates than wasting a load of mats tarping. So yeah, I really recommend both carrying wings, and then I also recommend one person carrying Flowberry Fizz. I think the person who doesn't carry the Flowberry Fizz should carry a sniper or medkits, and then also bigs. They should both carry like a shield item. So obviously if one's carrying Flowberry Fizz, then the other should carry big pots, and then one should carry medkits. The person that carries medkits should carry Flowberry Fizz, and the person that carries big should carry the sniper. However, if you don't think you're good enough with a sniper, or you just don't like using it, then both carry medkits, one person carry fizz, one person carry big pots. For shotguns and secondary weapons now, it is very much down to personal preference this season. Any shotgun is viable in duos and solos, however some do work better together than others. If you're the one carrying the sniper, just like solos, Thunderburst SMG goes very good this season in duos, especially with laser. Even the Harbinger SMG, I've seen a few people use it. It's kind of like the Hyper SMG last season. It's not as good. The Mythic's the only one people are really carrying. However, combine it with the pump or the new shotgun, the Gatekeeper shotgun, does work really well. It's way better than the Hyper SMG, especially with the Mythic one as well. So I would say if you prefer that over the Burst SMG or the Warforged AR, carry the Harbinger SMG. Only if you're carrying the sniper though. For shotgun, I would say if you're the one carrying the sniper, you're one carrying the SMG type spray weapon instead of AR, I would much rather have the pump. The pump shotgun is just, I think it's the better option for duos, just because Gatekeeper shotgun, if you miss one of your shots, you don't have enough ammo to kill two people in a duo. Even with drum mag, like, you need to rely on having really good aim for that. Most pros are still using the Gatekeeper shotgun, but that's because they have so much faith in their aim that they're trusting they don't miss, and if they do, they have their spray weapon. However, with most people aren't pros, obviously. So if you have faith in your aim, carry Gatekeeper shotgun, then switch to the Burst SMG, and you're more than likely going to be able to 2v1 if you're in that scenario. However, if you don't have enough trust in your aim, I would carry the pump, as then the secondary of the burst goes really well, and then you also still have a lot of ammo just in case you do miss. The person not carrying the sniper, I think, should carry the new Warforged AR or Nemesis AR, and combining that with the pump or Frenzy auto is really useful. like, you have a ranged gun that isn't a sniper, you can still do damage from range, and you can still spray it. And then if you really want to, frenzy auto, viable. However, I would still carry pump or the gatekeeper shotgun. However, I recommend pump more in this situation. If you both want to carry gatekeeper, if you both want to carry pump, that's fine. I wouldn't say both carry frenzy auto, as that means that kind of requires you to jump in more. If you both feel like you have enough faith in your aim that you're gonna just two-tap kids, then I would carry it. But I'm just more of an angle taken player. I like taking my angles, I like having the ability to switch to a secondary. The only time I recommend carrying the frenzy auto is if someone carries a DMR. The DMR this season is 100% useful. It has a very high damage to body and headshot. It's good for putting pressure on walls. It doesn't shoot fast, however you can still carry it and you can still have the ability to spray someone with the frenzy auto. So I wouldn't recommend it, but if you think you can do it, if you think you're a good enough aim for it, it has a good hipfire accuracy as well, I would 100% carry it. For zero build duos now, I actually have taken advice from a couple of my mates on Twitter that have earned over this weekend in zero build finals. They have pretty much just said you should not worry about your loadout as much. There are more loadouts that are better than others, but if you want to carry the DMR only, it's still somewhat viable in zero build, honestly. However, they have recommended 3 loadouts for me to say. First off to say, both carry shockwaves in all of them. That is the only viable movement item in zero build. There's no like way you can build yourself after if you get beamed in the air, you can't build around yourself to heal. However, in builds you can do that. So if you're 1 HP, you can build after using the wings to protect yourself, heal up. However, in zero build, it's not really useful wasting a bunker in that situation. So I would say both carry shockwaves, and one person once again should carry the fizz. The fizz it's the best healing item in the game. It was last season, and this season its usefulness has just increased by so much with the grapple glove being removed. I would personally recommend the person carrying the fizz should also carry chug splashes, as that heals both whites and shield, and then you have both the things that med both people, and then this can require the other person to not have to carry any meds, because that was the meta last season in zero build. Last season in zero build, you both carry movement item, one person would carry bunkers and sniper, which is what I recommend this season, and one person would carry double meds. That it could have been due to the fact that medallions gave shield instead of having set abilities. However, I still recommend it, as well as obviously 2 sets of healing items that can med both of you. Guns, once again, pretty self-explanatory. The burst SMG and the Warforged AR are the best options. However, you are not at a disadvantage this season if you don't carry them. My mate, he completely recommends using DMR and frenzy auto. So if you want to take that, if you think one of you is really good with the DMR and wants to carry frenzy auto, then I would say the 2 best loadouts, the duo loadout this season, I'm going to say is one person carry DMR and frenzy auto. They also carry chugs and fizz and shockwaves, and then the other person carries the gatekeeper shotgun with the Warforged AR, and then sniper, bunkers, and shockwaves once again. The reason I like these loadouts is because in zero build, you need a shotgun that's hard hitting, and you're getting that in the gatekeeper shotgun. If you can add a drum mag to it, you have more shots to hit harder. But the spray weapons this season, you don't have to aim in with them this season. Again, burst SMG laser, you can just spray without having to aim in, and the Warforged AR, once again, like the striker, has good hipfire accuracy. You can definitely hit shots with it. Obviously, people have been complaining a bit that you need the right perks to use it. I think as it makes it better, it still doesn't make it so that if you don't have them, it is an unusable gun. It is very usable. It's the best AR this season again. Nemesis AR is still really good. I recommend it last season if you were looking for Surge. However, this season, I just think it's less needed in both modes. With that being said, I do hope you enjoyed this video and got some new ideas about the meta for duos and what guns I recommend. Tell me if you're going to use this as a solo finding someone, or if you're going to send it to your duo and watch it with them. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, as I'm going to try and post so consistently this season. I will also stream every Friday and Saturday this season, as that's when the solo victory cups are on. I do hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and place well or reach your highest rank this season. Thanks for watching and goodbye.